if you look at it, it's like the first Latin reality TV show,
it
American.
It was.
You know, Latino Americano. It is what it is. What you want to do, hide. I'm not going to hide in the shadows forever. And they saw the local hustlers and they saw the producers and people from out of town, Rolls Royces, Maybachs. I want to say around 200 people of Miami's underground elite and the people that were metamorphosizing into reality TV, into rap, record labels, but moving into TV world, showed up that night as well. And even a lot of people from Broward, shout out to South Florida. If Crazy Hood and the Blanco family needs to escape Miami, I believe that my mother's story is about to get told, and I own everything that's tied to it because of my prior contracts. It's very shocking, I'm gonna be honest with you, because being a Bay Area boy and a Miami boy, you have the culture, but just to be blunt, who the fuck ever thought this shit would go corporate? It was a transitional type of thing. Like I had already left the streets, got into TV, living the dream, and God is so great that right before I get off probation and during I get off probation, we see this whole, like, just like the 49ers, we see this whole, bull run. My mother, the godmother.com. People from here that are getting money, and invite them for free so we can celebrate Griselda Blanco on this day.
Beats in the hood.
For sure, yeah. And that's that C to the H to the mother P. Don't forget them 3 letters.
I learned that shit from you guys.
A la uno, a la dos, y ya está lindo. Okay, we have a full house today.
You good?
We good? Was it? Ubitron. Ubitron is in the building.
Who's gonna tell all of those guys to shut the front door?
Listen, we have a full. Oh yeah, no footages, no whack weed.
Only fire.
Only good weed.
Only fire.
We're here with legends.
When you're ready.
Give some respect. We're here with legends.
Leggings.
Leggings?
No.
He's got leggings. What's this guy?
And he knows how to use them.
The leggings keep you warm.
You know you're from the 80s if you know that commercial.
You
know the shit was in a cup at the pharmacy. Remember?
It looked like an egg.
Shit was bad.
Yeah.
Well, don't ask me how I know.
Yeah, we was throwing them around the supermarket.
I was robbing banks with those. You ready over
We
there?
on it? We had everything? Water chit-chat?
Grumpy OGs, Hannibal Heck, that's, that fucking voice, annoying ass voice, that's Beats in the Hood. I'm with Eddie Giggs, aka Eddie the Ass Eater. We got one of our brothers in the house tonight. For us, he's family. We here to big you up. All the positivity that you doing right now, all the businesses that you fucking with. We had to have you on the show. My dog, Micheal Corleone.
We're from the same hood.
Corleone.
Yes, sir.
That's a name. Corleone.
Yeah. Thank you for finally
showing up. Well, I gotta show respect. You guys were the first people to ever put me on the podcast.
Well, respect is after
actually,
after you miss 3 times is respect. This is we're on 5, but you're my bro. We good. Don't worry about it.
We fam.
We love it. Don't worry about it. I gotta big up my whole Crazy Hood. We never in the same room.
Crazy Hood?
Never.
Yeah, Crazy Hood.
They came here for you.
Yeah, man, listen, there's nothing but love to Crazy Hood because...
Well, they didn't really come for you. We had a meeting, but they stayed.
I know.
They stayed for you.
But they
stayed for you. You understand me?
They stayed for the liquor and the weed, Holmes.
You are brother, man. You are brother. You already know that. I had a question that I never asked you ever in my fucking life. You were here, or you're gonna answer this. What age? What brought you to Kendall? Like who? A lot of people that I know from the high school era. How did you get to how did you come to this era and this area and meet those people and who did you hang around with?
My journey to Barrio Kendall started in the 1990s when I was going to high school, in American high school, and if you wanted
American
a pretty little
high.
thing from Southwest, you would take your ass to Kendall. Maybe to the bowling alley. Do you guys remember the bowling alley?
Come on,
oh my, Don Carter's. If you was in the 90s, you showed up at Don Carter's. Right?
Well, we were anti-game, but we
were playing pool there. Right?
We were at them. Yeah,
we were at it. It was fun. And then my cousin I was dating some girl from the Falls that I met in Disney World. She was in a wheelchair, and I told my cousin, "Yo, I'll take one for the team." Then shout out to that pinga. And I told him, I'll take one for the team.
Was that the easiest pussy you ever got in a wheelchair?
Actually, wait, the plot thickens.
Oh, okay.
So we're in line, and we get fast pass, and she stands up. Then I realized.
What do you mean fast? Oh, in Disney.
Yeah, because if
because
you
you go in
use
the
the wheelchair,
Nice.
You get the
fast passing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you jumped on.
Yeah, so-
smart,
Oh, you
man.
thought way ahead.
My
I like
cousin,
that.
Omar, aka Tarimbo, a Hialeah legend. Let's just
him
be
up.
frank.
Hialeah.
So, shout out to my cousin. Oh, we grew up Hialeah, Miami Lakes, Carroll City. So his mother knew how troublesome we were, but hey, she took us on vacation anyway. Where? To Orlando. We're in Disney World, going through the parks, and I see the beautiful thing, and I told my cousin, I'll take one for the team, no problem. And then she stands up after the fast pass, and I go, where you from? She goes, I'm from Kendall, but now I live in the Falls. And I'm like, well, the Falls? You got money? And she's like, yeah, I got money. My mom's a lawyer and whatever. So start coming down to Kendall once or twice. But I really fell in love with Kendall, and I'm going to be honest, it's because of, everybody has an American dream. I believe the Miami dream from the 1990s was to get paid and move to the suburbs called Kendall. And to
That
this
was my
day,
dream.
I don't care what any of you guys
did
say, I'm living the dream.
Booyaka.
I'm not mad.
living that American dream.
I never heard it like that, but I
Suburban
agree
puppy.
with you 1,000.
Suburban puppy. That's all you get.
I ain't mad at you. And Kendall's so full of Colombians. I spell Kendall with a C. How many Colombians is out this motherfucker?
Yeah, this
You know what I'm
little
saying?
Colombian.
It's for
This little
Colombian and
Colombian.
Cuban.
It's a lot of
Nah,
It was
the Cubans
Cubans
left.
when Miami Heat first won the championship, but the second championship was all Colombian. It was all Colombians out
This
there.
is Colombia.
I'm telling you.
Colombia.
Yeah.
Colombia.
Well, now it's a melting pot community. I believe
No,
that
guaranteed.
Kendall. I call it Barrio Kendall, but it's really Kendall City. Because if you see, that 88 became what, 3 lanes, 6 lanes now?
Forget about
that
it.
shit is crazy.
Right, and it's worse traffic. 6 lanes versus the 4, and it's worse traffic now.
You won't make it.
Yeah.
I gotta be in traffic all morning to afternoon.
Yeah.
So I know.
Yeah, that sob story will never end.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
That's just like
Kendall traffic sucks. That's one thing. It's the only thing that sucks.
that's bad.
Kendall's beautiful. It's dope. Traffic sucks balls.
Yeah, Miami. Welcome to the fucking future.
Well, yeah. This is
When did this happen?
Yeah, it's a little overboard over here. I want to talk about your relationship with cookies.
Yes, I am a cookies boy.
Because me too. I'm a fan of I guess marijuana. So just watching you do that, I was like, this
Appreciate
flower. I like how a lot of people have the perception. People probably were even asking me, "Oh,
I wish I could light a
what-
joint right now, but I'll light it outside later.
Yeah.
Well, we would let you, but the general won't let you. He offends.
It's okay. The day will come. The day will
It's a
come.
non-smoking studio.
Right. He's a Buddhist. We when it comes to people were asking us, what are you gonna ask him? You gonna ask him about his mom? But we here on positivity. I want to talk about all the positive shit you're doing, all the businesses you're into, the shit you're doing with your wife. You were on TV with your wife. We'll get into that, but the cookies is what I want to start with because a lot of people are saying, oh, it's dope how they have a negative perception of you because of what your mom went through, what your history was. Who cares? And now it's weed, but this is legal. You understand?
100%. Yeah, I've been doing legal.
You gotta big that up.
Yeah,
thing. It's a
you know what?
different thing.
Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been doing legal consultation for Cookies SF and whatever it is now. TRP, Cookies SF, the whole conglomerate of cookies for years. But it's very shocking. I'm gonna be honest with you because being a Bay Area boy and a Miami boy, you have the culture. But just to be blunt, who the ever thought this would go corporate in the 1990s? Who would think that? And then designer marijuana and it was a transitional type of thing. Like I had already left the streets, got into TV, living the dream, and God is so great that right before I get off probation and during I get off probation, we see this whole, just like the 49ers, we see this whole, bull run of cannabis, right? And then you start seeing different companies, different brands, and then being a Latino in cannabis, but I'm from a different world. I come from a world that you never thought it would be legal. And people still look at you. Even if it's legal, people still look at you a certain way in certain circles.
There's people still in jail right now for marijuana charges.
Yeah.
from
Hopefully
who knows what.
that's going to change
It
within
should
1 to
change.
2
It
years.
should
Yeah.
change. Right.
And fell into the right hands, bro. My big ups to my manager. Not only has he helped push the I want to say Latin hip hop or the Chicano hip hop culture, but he was always a big wave in the cannabis culture, and Julio Sanchez, Gold Toes, he runs the West Coast, Bay Area, and God is great. One day I was with my Mikasuki family, and show up at a video shoot, and Gold Toes is there, Baby Bash is there, Sugar, how you get so fly, and showed up just to vibe with hip hop, because that's part of our culture. Let's be honest, into hip hop. So he's from the Bay Area. I didn't recognize him till I saw him in the video shoot. Saw his tattoos, and to be a little transparent, the politics in California is a little different, but we come from the same politics. Not to elaborate too much.
Right.
And he's like, "This is what I do. And I told him, I'm currently working on my intellectual property and sewing up a couple things, but within a year I'll be on television." And he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm 100% positive about that." And it was a dream. And then we got into television at the same time. He introduces me to Burner, which is the boss man at Cookies. Burner started the movement with Jigga and with everybody else in the movement. And we just happen to be from the same area in California. But I'm a Miami boy also. So then I kind of enlightened them in the Miami haze and Cuban creepy culture and in the Colombian culture, because a lot of people don't understand that us Colombians, including my mother, whatever she did, we started it with cannabis. Mickey Monday, free Mickey Monday, free Mickey. Mickey can, he used to elaborate a lot that, the cocaine trafficking in Miami really started with cannabis, just to be frank, through the Everglades. Number one smugglers in this country have always been either people from the Everglades, from down south, and also from, up north, Chicago and those type of areas. But the true smugglers of cannabis were probably Miamians. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
I ain't mad at that.
We smuggle out here.
Facts. I didn't know when I was moving into Kendall what it was for a couple years before I moved there, but
no, it's crazy.
We'll take that too.
You talked about hip hop. What was the first what got you into hip hop? What made you like hip hop?
You know what? First and foremost, sorry for wearing the glasses. I got this eye thing going on.
You just went to the doctor. You got the laser surgery. He's good. 2 weeks. He's
got
Gucci. Go ahead.
eye lift. No, I'm kidding. Not.
You look like a gangster. Don't worry. Rock and roll.
I had this conversation the other day. We got a podcast going on, by the way. Everybody's welcome to go to the Blanco's podcast.
Blanco's podcast.
The Blanco's podcast.
You and your wife.
Me and my lovely Cuban wife from Little Havana does not let me out the house, but I am here.
Yo, I thought your wife was Colombian too.
No, the first one was, not the second one. I learned my lesson. That's all I'm going to say.
No,
I got me una cubanita.
I thought this one was
I
Colombian.
got me una cubanita de pinga. Like my dog said, take care of me.
Now I understand the feistiness.
Yeah.
Now I was like, eesh.
Right.
Okay.
And shit, I'm a little lit. Forgot what the topic was.
Did she finally let you out the house?
What song?
Okay, so that's what we're talking about.
Why you fell in love with hip hop?
Wait. So you get the plot thickens. So she's talking about 3 6 Mafia, and then I'm talking about Slick Rick, NWA, and then I transition to Wu-Tang, and I tell her life. I go, handcuffed to the back of the bus, 40 of us. Life shouldn't be so rough. And she's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck you said?
And I'm like, baby, do you understand this? I go, what about this, that? And she's like, no. I go, Eric B. Rakim? She's like, who? And I'm like, wow, that age gap is real.
It's real.
9 years, yeah.
Yeah. That's why Eddie, it's real hard for him. He had some good ones in his life, but he let them go. No, this is fact. He let them go because, and I want to say music was one of the big factors. But he had a really good one. He asked for something real easy, basic type. Snoop Dogg and she like Lost. Like, she was talking about the peanuts and shit. He didn't know.
You can ask boys. That's a topic in the podcast.
Well, I asked him. He was like, "Yo, that music gap is
we
real.
don't
We
relate.
got shit to
if
talk
you
about."
don't know nothing that I like and I listen to,
the real
then
shit, the real
Okay,
straw.
wait.
But I'm gonna forget this one. The real straw that broke the camel's back with that girl is they was in Foot Locker.
Oh, this is a bullshit story.
Or, yes or no?
It's Puerto Rock Tales.
I know this sounds a little
It's
funny.
Puerto Rock
They're in
Tales.
Foot Locker.
Go ahead.
She's in front of him because she's taller than him. When she thinks he can't pull taller girls, she's taller than him. Way
You
taller.
like that. You like that talk shit, huh?
I fuck with tall girls,
me
but
too.
they don't,
But they don't fuck with him. I can finish that sentence. So she was taller than him and Eddie about right here. She's first. She tell, yo, homeboy, can I get 2 size 8s, me and my man? Because they're the same size foot. And then he goes 2 8s, and she moves, and he's like, this with his hands, probably like, yeah, like, you know, this me with my boo. And that was he was like, yo, heck, she wears, we sharing shoes, my G. And he couldn't deal with that.
Oh, no, I feel you on that.
I wouldn't deal with it either.
And that never happened.
Egotistical. That's some fucked up shit.
That never happened. But no girl is wearing my sneakers anyway.
Wait, you were wearing her sneakers?
You told me that story. I know that story.
I never told you.
I don't work at Foot
You
Locker.
make up stories.
Boris, just say
that. Exactly. Thank you, Boris, for backing me up on that.
So, Mikey.
Border Rock Tales.
So to answer your question,
what song?
I'm gonna answer your question.
In other words, your girl don't share sneakers with you.
Straight up. No.
I'm assuming.
Nah, she wears a 5.5.
That's why you're still together. Rock and roll. Go. He looks like 4.5, but he's really an 8. Go.
I think I want to say, Crime Story. I want to say NWA, Boys in the Hood, Every Police, Straight Outta Compton in the 90s.
Was you living in the West Coast in the 90s?
But then with all those names?
Wait, the plot thickens. I get to Miami Lakes, American High School, 1994. I was part of a crew called the Buddha Monks. We're a money-getting crew, hip-hop crew, but we really just a bunch of jack boys.
Right. Hip-hop crew was cute.
All right, but listen to our name, Buddha Monks.
Yeah,
all we were listening to was Wu-Tang. And I remember till this day, and I know somebody that knows ODB's kid, and I'm like, yo, I remember to this day going to Main Street to buy the cassette with ODB's license on it.
Yeah.
Right? And we were waiting for that shit all year. And got it, jammed it, we were in a little Honda Accord. Went and performed some criminal antics right after we got the food stamp card.
And somebody.
And then it was a real Miami thing because I hate to say it. The truth is, we didn't like a lot of New Yorkers in Miami back in the days when you come in with the glasses on and the Timbos on. It was like, yo, but
I got nothing but
I guess Miami was such a melting pot
Timbo
because
wearing ass motherfucker.
you know what? What's crazy is that we're listening to Poison Clan, right? With the map on the dashboard, you're listening to Luke also and all this shit. But then you I don't want to say real hip hop enthusiasts, but true lyricists will listen to shit from up north and you're saying, yo, I got to vibe with it. Why? Because the lyrics, the music still has a meaning. And to this day, we all have a lot of that New Yorker in us because...
You said you were bumping the shit out of Wu-Tang.
Yo.
I mean, nobody in this room can deny Wu-Tang. You say, I mean, just because New Yorkers do what they do, we still,
100% respect.
Yeah, you still
Miami would rock West Coast, New York, and everything in between.
Yeah,
and that was crazy because you couldn't do that on the West. And you couldn't do that up north. You couldn't be rocking Well, then again, I knew a lot of people in the Bronx because the Tupac murals were in the Bronx, and they would be rocking Tupac.
Pac was out there.
Yeah, Pac was out there.
Right? Yeah, I think Pac had fans everywhere, right? Obviously in Jersey, too, you know what I'm saying?
That whole shit was crazy because Pac and Big was cool with each other. So whatever happened there...
Can I say something? I have to bring this up now because this little critter right here, I told him, I need you. He has 2 questions every interview. But since he asked you 2 already, now he got 4 in this interview. He hasn't asked one yet, the ones he usually does. But one of the questions he usually asks, I said, yo, I want you to hit Mikey with the question. But he goes,
all right, you know
what?
All right.
I think he knows.
So I'll do it.
I think he knows.
All right, I'll do it.
I'm going to put my money on you. I'm going to put my money on you.
Listen.
You're my brother. I'm going to put my money on you.
The reason why I wasn't going to ask you this question is because
you're not an
MC.
Wait, what do you mean I'm not an MC? I'm from La Clique Underground, Medellin, Colombia.
Okay.
You
said Medellin, Colombia.
Okay. Do you guys remember coming home Colombia? Who was in the fucking theater screaming, "Clique, ay, puta"?
That was you.
It was me.
You grabbed me in the bathroom of that screaming. That's the last. All right.
So then you got to show proof right now since you're talking all that.
Oh shit.
What's the 5 elements of hip hop?
It's breakdancing, graffiti,
come on,
lyrics and poetry.
Hold on, you lost
and
me.
I want to say, scratching on the disc. DJ.
Okay.
DJ.
Well, DJ's in it. You're right.
Okay, you went a little.
I think you said DJ twice though. We're gonna go over it one more time. There's some slow people in the room.
It's breakdancing, graffiti, DJing,
rapping
poetry,
and MC.
and MCing.
I mean, you said
No. Rap and MC in the same category. Don't him
poetry and all that. But you know,
that's
you
4.
do a little.
The fifth element
the fifth one
is everyone fucking except for like 50-year-olds. They all stumble on this one. I don't know why, but this one always gives everyone shit.
Jazz?
It's knowledge. It's knowledge.
Ooh,
Knowledge of self. Sorry, Jim.
Yo, shout out to all the people from Nations of God and Earth, because I was locked up with one. He would always tell me, "Yo,
He had to
knowledge this, kid."
Yeah, what's the knowledge?
So when I was with Method Man, when I met Meth on South Beach, I told him that, and he's like, "Oh, you on point." And I'm like, "Yeah, I just been locked up with a lot of you guys."
Right. So just to say, well, you won't be bred for that one. Just to say that
That's a good one, knowledge.
that
I didn't know that, heck, bro.
Well,
I knew it, but I
we
didn't.
got school. We had MC Search on the show, and he told us that Africa Bambaataa changed. It used to be it was beatboxing was the original fifth. He changed.
Oh, that's
it to,
right, beatboxing.
He changed
Yeah.
it to knowledge, like in the 80s. I guess they gave.
African
Before the
Bambaataa.
Hammer video or after that?
Oh, I can't tell you.
Oh no, that was before the
Remember
Hammer.
the Hammer video? It was after?
No, that was before
It
the Hammer.
had to be before Hammer.
What are you
What
talking
Hammer was
about?
85, 86.
No, pause.
87?
No.
No, no,
That
Yes,
was like 85,
that was
86.
before.
Eso invento de Bambaataa.
That was before.
Wait, like speaking
I
like
think
a
he's
true
right.
cute
Before-
I think he's
before-
right. I think he might be right.
Before MC
believe
Hammer.
Yeah, did he change it?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
You're right. 87
Yes.
was.
No,
What you think
wait,
about
are you
Hammer?
asking if he changed it before 87? I believe so. I want to say he searched
And
said
what?
85 or
MC
86.
Hammer's 87?
No.
MC Hammer 88.
Yeah,
87 or
yeah,
88?
word.
Is it 87?
He was already dancing and he
He's
was already.
already
Okay.
doing that.
But what does this have to do with Hammer is what I'm asking.
Because you
he-
said
he
MC
was-
Church, and I go right back to
Oh,
the,
okay,
the
the
video
beat
when,
for that,
when
okay.
I think about
Yeah,
Hammer.
facts.
That's how you know about hip hop.
Like,
Get the gas
his
fee.
answer,
Gas face, that was it.
his
Yeah,
answer
gas
about that, what Serge said about that, was ill.
He didn't want no problems with Hammer.
It was different. It was just what he answered. I forgot the exact answer, but what he said is not what everyone is thinking. It is different.
Because it was.
To this day, now that grown
beatboxing.
man, he wants to apologize. He just haven't had the opportunity, is what he has said.
Oh,
So it's
yeah,
different.
about that.
To Hammer or
Yeah, to Hammer.
Beatboxing?
To Hammer.
Well, I'm from that neck of the woods.
Bay.
Yeah,
Facts.
from the yeah.
Oh, you a Hammer lover?
Oh, I love MC Hammer for the fact that look, you gotta say.
Why you
It sounded great. You're a Hammer lover.
Okay, so
I don't mean it like
have-
that. You
All
like
right,
Hammer. I'm sorry.
As a true raconteur and storyteller about history, you can't deny certain historical
No,
facts.
I'm not even making fun of
So
Hammer.
no matter what Hammer did, he
Right.
did the damn thing.
No,
He
listen.
did it.
Yeah.
I
He did
respect
it.
what he
Not
did.
bad.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm
Now,
not good jamming to MC Hammer.
I was
but
not a
now
fan
and then
of
right,
any
you
of
know?
his music. I think he had the first single that he came out with I think it was Turn His Mother Out. No, I think that's the only joint I like. Turn His Mother Out.
You what?
That's the only one I
put
like.
Batman?
Can I
heard
say
that.
something? Wait,
That's
wait,
the
wait,
only-
can I
that's the
say
only
something?
one I like.
MC
I heard
Hammer
that.
made the first Christian hit.
I
This
didn't
is
know
why
that.
we pray.
Good
Why
for,
we
good,
pray.
good for him.
That was the first Christian hip hop hit.
I didn't know that.
Good for the Christians out there.
Thank you.
You at Hammer. Are you a Christian?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm a
Yeah,
Catholic.
man, my
You sound
dad
like
rest
a
in peace.
devil.
We got
where you
beef.
from?
We got beef. You Christian, I'm
You sound like
Catholic.
a devil right now.
I'm on the other game.
Mikey, you
You're a
what he said?
serpent.
I'm from
No,
Roma.
Mikey, he goes,
I
yeah,
was
be a
baptized
Christian.
Roman
Are you
Catholic.
Christian?
But
Like,
now
he
I'm
was
back.
All
That
Spanish
shit.
motherfuckers is Roman Catholic
At one
baptized.
point,
Stop it. You was dipped in that bath.
but the bath
What do
is
you mean?
symbolic.
Yeah.
The bath is symbolic.
I did the Christian thing when they did take you to the
Christian.
beach.
Oh, I didn't go to the
I did it at the pool.
Victor,
You did a pool?
Yep, Kendall.
as long as you got wet.
Barrio Kendall, baby.
She not.
That's it.
I
Barrio de
got
Kendall.
it dripped over me as a little,
Oh, yeah.
little jit.
Oh, my God, Eddie, you're the bomb. So I don't want to talk about him no more. So I wanted to ask you your transition.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're about to do
Who
the
stepped to you about the show?
show, right?
Like,
Yeah.
how did that come to
You know what?
That's
I've been
the
thinking about this all day.
Yeah,
Because I knew I was going to be on your show.
yeah.
And I knew that this might be a question. But besides that, I just want to acknowledge the fact of, like, if you build it, they will come.
Right.
What you guys have done, what Crazy Hood has done,
Right.
you have built it, it has come, right? Fucking, what is it? Game of Fields? What is it? Field of Dreams,
Dreams.
right? Same thing. Sorry, my bad.
He makes
Already-
movies.
I'm litty. It's your
movie
fault.
guy over there?
No,
makes
but
movies.
We got
100%.
Garcia
Yeah,
in the
100%.
house.
So,
Smooth man.
We appreciate you, dog.
yeah,
Trust.
no, and for
Smooth
that,
man G.
because like you guys, I appreciate you guys so much because, like I said, you guys were probably the second podcast ever in life to put me on. The first one was EFN and Nori when there was
Facts.
satellite
Right. They trying to follow us a lot.
Yeah. And that was 2005, 2004.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Deserve it, homie.
Thank you, man. And thank you.
Man.
I told you earlier, it's not because we want to.
Nah, I've been grinding.
We ain't looking for fame.
And I
We're not trying to
spent a lot of
monetize.
money.
You are brother, and we always
Thank
wanted
you.
to just.
And you
big
always
up
showed
what
us
you're
love.
doing.
Nah, listen to me.
Always.
That was the shit. You always showed us.
You know what I
love.
believe in?
That
Like
was
my
dope.
mother always taught me one thing, and she always taught me that el que se pega buena palma, buena sombra lo persigue. He who sticks to a good palm will have good shade. So get a good palm and have good shade.
Dope.
And nowadays, let's be honest, that's what we call frequencies and vibrations, and
Right.
everybody getting the same thing. So I believe that hip hop, content driven things, and what we're doing now has put certain individuals on the same frequency, which is the universal database that great minds think alike, and we can all tap in. Yeah, but if you don't put that work behind it, it's like a fighter.
Right.
Talent is great. Yeah, talent ain't gonna get you past hard work.
No.
It might get you a tad bit
dedication
there,
and
but that hard work
will
will get
facts.
will be.
I agree with you on that one.
It'll be evident
Super
come
fact.
fight day. So what you guys have done, what everybody's done, you know, like you guys say, got to give each other the flowers.
Thank you, my G.
I started manifesting this shit, my brother, even before, bro. I had a tattoo party on Ocean Drive with God Bless the Dead, Pride. We had Pride Inc. right there on 7th and Washington, and you might have seen me talk about it on other podcasts. You know, a lot of people from different walks of life, let's not say anything else, would show up to this party, but a lot of these people were also hip-hop stars, celebrities getting big money, and a lot of us came from the other side of life. So we're just there, and then I became a part of it. I became a co-owner of it, and I started filming a reality show. I said, listen, bro, you're fucking crazy. You got these stars. You're from Kendall. Let's run this reality show here. And it didn't work, right? Spent a lot of stacks on it. And then here in Kendall, me and my best buddy, Level Martinez, which is a local backyard fighter, famous from the Kimbo Slice area.
yeah.
You know,
Big up
if
Level.
you really from Dade County, you know about these fighters.
Right.
And just to be transparent, we started that backyard shit. We started that bare knuckle shit here in Miami-Dade County as far as seeing the future.
Kimbo Slice,
yeah,
R.I.P.
all day.
Yeah,
God
R.I.P.
rest Kimbo Slice.
Big facts.
And Data 5000, which I'm currently training
Data
his
5000,
nephew.
right.
I'm training his nephew for a fight coming up in the BYB. Shout out to the Bahamas champ,
JD.
AJ.
G.
And
G, good looking out there, brother.
love, bro, for sure. And got into the game and started filming. And I don't know, my mother raised a hellraiser, and I pivot well in business. I'm just gonna put that out there. So I saw like reality TV was like the new big shit,
Right.
and I just started spending my street money on filming shit. You got a camera, I'll buy that shit. Let's go, follow me. Let me be the director. I'm good at delegating responsibility.
Right.
And we filmed this great ass reality show about the boys in Kendall, the boys from Southwest, the boys from down south, and kids that needed help becoming better than suburban thugs. And we built these gyms, and we started training these fighters. And I just started filming with him and everybody else, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
You know, I'm from the streets. I'm an ex-doughboy, jackboy.
Right.
You know, that likes hip-hop. I got a record label.
That's what it do.
Yeah, and then I get out and I transition into this filming reality TV, and I got these ideas, and people from Gator Boys and people from different producers would start. They're like, wait, but you're Griselda's Blanco's son, and you're becoming a director of reality TV. You really think you could do this? And I'm like, bitch, watch me. But I couldn't because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I just spent a lot of money, but I had great concepts and great ideas.
You needed a team. Shit.
Yeah, I needed a team, and I needed professional know-how. I needed mentors.
Yeah.
So that came in within the years that I learned mentors about different genres. And that being said, Crazy Hood is like a mentor to me now in this podcasting realm that we're all in. This podcast.
Yeah.
Dope.
And then I had fighting mentors that taught me my craft. And I don't know, bro. My mother always taught me that if you're gonna do something, it's like it's all or nothing. So I'd always try to perfect my craft. So then in fighting, I got my ass whooped. I became one of the youngest Colombian coaches here in the Southwest area when it comes to Muay Thai and striking.
Right.
And then started filming and just wasting money, not knowing what the fuck I was doing. And then one day realized that this could pay the bills. And then somebody came along and told me, dog, you belong on set. you have to learn set protocol. And they got me into the narco soap operas. So then I grabbed all my fighters, and I'm like, yo, everybody's fucking broke. There ain't no fights this weekend. Yeah, yo, you guys come with me and do these soap operas. And then we started getting paid for these narco soap operas on Univision, Telemundo, and everything.
That's dope.
Yeah, and mind you, I'm going through a transition. I'm going through a divorce. I'm going through this, and that, and all that Griselda money was running out. You know, you inherit a shitload of money, but it starts running out, and then the federal government in Colombia sees all my properties. So then it's like, okay, whatever I got in the bank and whatever I hustled up legally now while I'm still out here, I got to make it work for me. But God's time is perfect, and it wasn't happening. But at the same time, it was happening because I was learning like TV protocol, right? But they're on like, let's do this, and I'm
this
like,
is
no.
Before you go into
Cartel
group.
Way before.
Right.
I want to say 3-4 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Stop for 1 second.
Beats in the hood.
For sure, yeah. And that's that C to the H to the motherfucking P. Don't forget them 3 letters. Crazy hood, highly respected.
Shout out to De Pinga.
That's gay. Little clip.
Get him.
You're such a pervert, Hector.
I'm not touching that.
All right, come down, buddy. This guy thinking,
Can you get this on camera?
you gotta know how to hit it.
Puffco, you just killed the lung. You just destroyed the old man's lungs.
Pass that over here. Let me hit
Shit
that.
was light work and still hit it.
Michael Corleone
He's
said,
a
fuck
liar,
that.
bro.
Woo!
You turn bread, bro.
Woo!
Well, that's some good 710 right there. Shout out to the
Damn.
community.
Shut it, 710.
710.
I don't pass on that craziness because that's crazy.
Sorry.
Let his Steve hit it so he can learn today.
Steve ain't gonna stop coughing.
Be careful.
He's not gonna stop coughing.
Shit.
These old motherfuckers dabbing over here. Old motherfuckers don't dab. Dude,
I do. That's what I used to think until I started dabbing.
All right.
But I'd rather not dab.
He's crazy.
I'd rather put it in the blunt.
And he's
I'd rather
crazy.
smoke a donut.
Right.
I'll be honest with you.
I'd rather smoke a
because
blunt,
I'm
too.
old school and I, you know. No, listen. I'm from the '90s. Don't forget the Tampa Nuggets.
No,
That's
for
all I
sure.
gotta say.
I'm from the
I
90s.
still started with
I
Phillies.
still roll the Phillies.
Philly and Tampa Nuggets.
Phillies.
Don't forget those 3 letters either.
What
The
about
Phillies.
what did Biggie used to say?
What?
Optimals.
I love
Yeah.
those. The
Or
green
what about
ones.
White Owls?
What? Oh, they was
I ain't from Brooklyn.
I like Garcia
Oh,
Vegas.
you're a Dutch Master guy.
Garcia
No,
Vegas.
that's Brooklyn.
Garcia
Phillies.
Vegas.
Phillies.
The Garcia Vegas that came in the
Oh,
2.
Dutch Garcia Vegas with the
Dutch
green.
Masters
With the
green.
green.
That's
The green
Miami.
one.
Remember that?
The green
That's
one.
Miami.
Oh,
Man,
That's
listen,
Miami.
Listen,
The
us
green one.
Miamians,
Garcia
we
Vegas.
smoked in different
Garcia
leagues.
Vegas, Miami.
Listen, if you're from Miami, you're gonna tell me you never went to La Vaquita and bought Tampa Nuggets.
Of course.
I never bought Tampa Nuggets.
Okay, you came from New York.
Yeah, but we were.
Yeah, but
I
we-
was a Philly fan. I was Phillies, but the thing is that when they didn't have them, I get Tampa Nuggets.
with the white flag on it.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know what you're
That's
talking
why I like being around
Yeah.
people my age.
Oh yeah.
Grumpy old men.
Listen.
Grumpy old men. Grumpy OGs.
We OGs.
So listen,
OGs.
We men,
gotta know.
but we G's.
I gotta know really quick the transition into TV. We're not talking about making a movie. We're talking about reality
Was
TV.
Mona Scott part of that? Nah, right?
No, not part
No.
of my production. I mean, I can't
No,
speak
no,
on
no.
it, but no.
No, she wasn't part of it. Yeah, I just
No.
Mona Scott has her hands on everything.
I know who invented the concept. I know the original showrunners, and I know the showrunners that took
Of what?
over
Real
of
World?
my show.
Oh, I was
The
gonna
show
say-
that I was on. Not my show, but that show I was on.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Who did they approach you? How that happen? How do you do that?
Blanco and hip hop.
You know what? I am.
Yo.
We are.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Let's do
but
it.
Blanco and hip hop.
who approached me? Like what you guys said earlier, and we were talking about earlier. I guess my wife and me were on that algorithm, and I was on that algorithm for so many years that like, okay, this and that. I remember, bro. I remember going broke I got cashed out for doing the documentary, and I remember telling my wife, okay, this is gonna work for us. I just got $20K for 3 hours, and I can metamorphosize this. Let me spend the last couple stacks on an event. So we had a companion program, and then I told my wife, I go, you know what? I'm gonna celebrate this. And my wife's like, what do you mean, babe? And I'm like, look, I'm from I'm from a different hustle.
Right.
I'm from a hustle. You got to make something out of nothing. Yeah, check this out. What? We're going to do an event. She's like, are we going to charge her the door? And I'm like, no, we're going to give it away for free. We're going to invite every socialite from Miami and everybody who's somebody that we respect in what we do, which is, everything that we're doing right now. People from here that are getting money, and invite everybody, invite them for free, so we can celebrate Griselda Blanco on this day. I got the top floor at the Miami Beach restaurant / resort, and they gave me the top floor, and it was like a movie theater. They even had the curtains, like, dog, we live in the Matrix. It was ready for me. So I said, I invited 100 people, and then people from out of town called me up. Hey, Michael, what are you up to? I'm like, oh, you guys already heard. Somebody's dropping a movie, huh? Yeah. You know what? Fly into Miami. I got you. South Beach. This is my city. This is my city. I got you.
Nice.
From the airport to this bitch.
Right.
I got you. Have fun, enjoy, do what you want. I'm gonna throw an event. What do we have to bring? Just bring your persona.
That's it.
And bring your networking gifts.
Nice.
I believe I invited some of the fam here, you know who. So they came. They didn't come that night because that's like they were already doing this with that.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to say around 200 people of Miami's underground elite and the people that were metamorphosizing into reality TV, into rap record labels, but moving into TV world, showed up that night as well. And even a lot of people from Broward, shout out to South Florida. And everybody showed up.
This is the party you're throwing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody came in, and then people came in from Houston, San Francisco, New York, Philadelphia. Man, we had people from Arizona, just people that wanted, they're like, yo, we see what you up to. You got a brand now. You got clothes coming out. And I'm like, yeah, I own that. And I believe that my mother's story is about to get told. And I own everything that's tied to it because of my prior contracts.
Of course.
So everybody comes into town, and bro, it was such a beautiful event. If they wouldn't have took my IG from me with my 300,000 followers, you would have seen I have the original event on YouTube. God rest the dead, Supreme Digital cut that. And that was my little editor. And he also believed in the manifestation of the Matrix. And he was with me that night. He shot everything. That shit was a movie, The Staircase. Remember, this is a restaurant that is owned by a very wealthy man and his kid. And they're just probably going to, we're just wrapping it up. It's South Beach. We're here to blow some money. Yeah. Beautiful restaurant. Yeah, Michael, have fun. Do your little dumb thing. Pay us a couple hours. Right. But when they saw the people that showed up, and they saw the local hustlers, and they saw the producers, and people from out of town, Rolls Royces, Maybachs, certain people came, and it metamorphosized it to, damn, these people doing something. And then my wife was approached because they knew how the game is, to be sold and not told, and how we can tie up everybody and everybody's connected, and reality TV metamorphosizes it to what it metamorphosizes. And I told her, this is what's going to happen next. Let's create a business from it. And baby, we got something here, and fuck it. It is what it is. What you want to do, hide. I'm not going to hide in the shadows forever. Right. I've been hiding in the shadows 33 years of my life. Right. And now I'm in my 40s, and let's get this money.
What to do?
Bam. I believe till 2022, number 6 streaming reality TV show in the world.
Gangsters.
Yeah. And it was the first show to, like,
I was watching
Latinos, Latin, and black people from every different culture was in it. But if you look at it, it's like the first Latin reality TV show, American. It was. Latino Americano.
Yeah. You were the obvious fucking choice for it. If they're gonna call it Cartel Crew.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Who in the fuck else are you gonna get from here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you were super. If they didn't get you, it would have been fucked up.
And and back then we didn't even know what an algorithm was, but it was. I was already.
Forget about it, right? Yeah.
Would you do it again? Like, if they step to you and be like, yo, let's do a...
Man, my mother taught me one thing. You don't make a phone call for free. I mean, if the price is right, I just might. But I just believe that it doesn't exist anymore. I believe that this whole streaming thing and everything that we see now is the future of television. I don't think that shit.
You don't think, I get it. Even it doesn't matter, because if you made the episodes and they got streamed, that would count too.
I mean, yeah,
but
man,
I just don't think network television.
It wasn't a whack show.
Not that. You don't think off the strength of your just what you've built, your brand, your fame, you can do it yourself. You don't need these motherfuckers.
The Blancos podcast.
You smell me?
You smell me?
All right, so I'm on track.
Yes, sir. I mean,
want a
that's what I
small
love
part.
about that.
I want to be like Chichi. I want to be a small little
Listen,
fucking part.
I want to hold the bucket in the fight.
Facts.
What you guys are
Oh,
doing?
we gonna.
That's easy.
It's
you
easy.
Listen, we got something up. Listen, we don't really
Stop
talk.
tapping the table.
Stop tapping.
What happened?
Stop tapping the table.
Sometimes I don't understand them.
Don't bodies, don't bodies.
Sorry, that was my
Con
fault.
body, no te entiendes.
We got a product. We got a product.
Like dumb.
Oh, you know what? We got a product
that we pushing.
You can help us
Oh yeah,
promote as well.
I think you could. I think you would want to fuck with it, and I know for sure you can make it pop. I just see it. I don't know why the fuck I see it pop. It's called.
Don't get offended.
No, it's not offended.
Don't get offended. Why you start the negotiation like that, my brother?
Because you my dog.
What the fuck?
So I don't want you to be like.
You act like you're setting them up for failure. That's not good negotiation.
No, that's not enough for failure.
I'm gonna hook you up.
You just lost the power position.
I'm gonna hook
But
you
go
up.
ahead, come on.
Well, I'm not a business.
Usually I don't let them speak to the end. I'm gonna hook you up. You know, video games. It's EA Sports. I don't know if you ever. Right? EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah.
You ever heard that little stupid?
Yeah,
that little
video
slogan?
game.
Not stupid. Great slogan.
Great
Yeah.
stuff.
EA Sports. It's in the game, right? Because they make the video games. They're so realistic
Don't tap
that it's
it.
like. I tapped it again.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, stop.
Check that out my check. So
It's gonna be
we're gonna do
negative.
EA Mints. Eddie the Ass Eater Mints, right?
We got mints for the culito.
So if the girl, you know,
Down.
you don't know what she smells, but why take the chance? Put the
Why
little mint
take
in her
the
butt.
chance?
You put
It's
the
like a little
little-
mescaline tab that dissolves in there, and it's the further you stick it in the
No,
in the
it's
not
canal,
a
the
mescaline
cleaner it is.
tab.
Yo.
It smells clean. It tastes
Did you
good.
patent this yet? Did you copyright it?
Yes,
It's all
Show
lit.
me the
For
trademark.
camera's sake, yes.
It's all lit.
Dot
It's all
gov.
lit. It's
We
all
going?
lit. It's ready to go.
We only need 1% of sucias.
I
We don't
already-
need all. We don't need a whole bunch of bitches. Or 1%.
I gave out a whole bunch during Calle Ocho.
So I bring. So
No, you didn't.
I
did.
You
I
gave
had-
away something
I had
else.
a booth.
no,
I had a
no,
booth.
a little
EA Mint.
tester.
He said
Eddie
he
the
had
Ass
the
Eater Mint.
We waiting for the
Had a booth, I
replies
was
back
back.
on the
The
email. Like, yo,
booth
it worked good. It tastes good. It smelled good. So we say instead of EA Sports, we're gonna say EA Mints. It's in your ass. Okay, that's what we're gonna say. Eddie the Ass Eater Mint. EA Mints.
So-
It's in your ass.
Can we get the Micheal
Do you
Corleone
like
style?
it? Is what we're asking.
No, I don't like it.
No.
But I will put some. But I'll put some money behind that shit.
No, so
gonna
So you
work.
like the idea? You don't like the
The
idea?
concept.
It's gonna work.
Oh, you don't wait.
If Eddie
you didn't
promo- if
ask him
Eddie-
about if he even does this. That's why.
No,
I'm sorry.
You got
Listen,
me
listen.
fucked up.
Listen,
But
he a married man.
Right.
He has kids.
He's a human.
You're right.
He's a man.
I don't
And
know-
God's
I
sick
don't-
joke
I
on
don't-
earth is he put this one thing in all of us
No,
that
but
makes
did
us
you
all
trademark-
sucios.
wait, but did you
I'm
trademark
gonna
this?
bet you're on the
Oh, yes,
sucio
yes,
list.
yes.
I don't
Did
give
you
a fuck.
trademark
That's
this
ready.
shit?
It's ready.
That's
It's
ready.
Did you trademark it?
Yes.
It's ready. But see, now the question what I'm gonna
Mints.
ask you, and this is no disrespect. This is just because I'm a
Right,
sushi.
no disrespect to your wife.
And I wanna know if there's sushi
No,
with me.
facts. This is just a man question.
So
Chino shit.
this is a man
This
question.
is like
you-
man cochino shit.
do
Right,
you,
man,
do you
cochino man.
eat ass?
Go ahead.
Do you
Dale.
eat ass?
Si come culo.
Come culo.
You Colombian. You eat ass. You eat ass with a fork and knife. You dignified
My
shit.
wife's ass.
Right.
That's about
Hey, good answer.
I'm a
married
super
too.
sucio.
I'm
But
right.
I'm a
I'll find out what
respected
you have for
sucio.
breakfast.
Let's
Right,
be honest.
right.
Si eres un sucio, sos un sucio.
Listen,
With your wife.
what do we say?
course.
If you don't eat your
If
girl's
you
ass,
don't eat
somebody
your
else
girl's
will.
ass, somebody
100%.
will.
Maybe,
So if you
maybe
doing
the
it,
fitness
you do it.
coach.
Exactly.
Maybe, right?
You don't have to elaborate.
As long as you're doing
you are
it.
so right.
As long as
You
you're
don't have to
doing
elaborate.
Right, am I?
And do me a favor. Don't say the fitness coach, the guy in public, and I
Don't-
start thinking,
don't
I start
label
thinking
them.
crazy.
Yeah, no, it starts going.
Don't
on.
make me.
Everybody's a suspect.
Everyone, the
Everybody.
mailman, the dude who
But
cleans the gutters.
Since you do,
Right.
you're in the clear.
Yeah, if you don't,
Thank you for
someone
that.
else will eat her ass.
If you say,
I
"Oh, no,
felt
this
like
is
I
perfect,"
just pled the fifth, but I didn't. Because
No,
like
you
you're in the
don't.
clear.
It's
You're
your
in the
right.
You admitted to it.
You're supposed right.
That's
what
a
what we're really
beautiful
asking is, do you like it? Not do
No.
you do it? Every Thursday you find a sushi and eat her ass. No,
No, that's
we
wrong.
don't. We don't
Eddie,
do
you
that.
don't do that shit, right?
No.
Well, he don't do it on
No,
Thursdays.
no.
He does it on Wednesdays.
I don't
So you
listen.
do it twice on Sunday.
Stop it. I don't
or-
eat
or Wednesday
every
and
girl's
Sunday.
ass. I don't eat every girl's ass.
Right.
If we
No, this
talking, we
podcast is
vibing, we
shit,
chilling, I might slip my tongue up your ass.
But you only knew her
That's
2
wrong.
hours.
4 hours.
4 hours. That's what he. That's a sushi.
4
Huh?
hours.
That's some sushi shit.
Sushi shit?
No,
Nah, but I
So I
feel
need
you.
to make it longer?
Mikey,
Maybe 18 hours?
Mikey, you want to hear some sushi shit?
I don't want to hear no
Longer than
sushi
that?
shit.
Oh,
no, I'm good with that.
We got
shit.
something that will blow your mind that you won't even believe the story that I will tell you right
Why you
now.
want to bother this man with these
You,
disgusting stories?
Morris, you wouldn't. You know who?
The Harley?
Yeah, you wouldn't even believe. You wouldn't even
Leave
believe
me
the
alone with
story.
this story, bro. Leave me
Everything.
alone with this
It's
shit.
so juicy you wouldn't even believe it. You'd be like, "That's a movie."
I don't want to hear it.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna tell you it. And I'm not
See
gonna
it?
tell you it.
That's why he's a smart man.
And I'm not
Don't
gonna
wanna
tell you
hear
it.
it.
And
I'm
he's
not
in
gonna tell you
business
it.
and he's
Nah,
doing
you
big
gotta-
things.
you gotta-
'Cause
He
he's
just
smart
texted
man.
me, "Tell me off camera." He's not smart. He's a
No,
socio.
that's
He's a
what it is.
socio.
No, I did not. Cochino. What's up with cochino? Cochino, hijo de puta.
Cochino hueputa.
So yo, we got the EA mints coming popping. It's all love.
It's good.
Dirty boy.
Cherry blossom flavor.
Yeah, cherry blossom. We're gonna start with cherry
With
blossom
cherry
because everyone
blossom.
seems to
No,
like that.
you
The
really,
flowers.
did you trademark this shit?
Yeah, we did.
Are you
Yeah.
on the run, or is it all
Yes.
bullshit?
No,
No, this
Is it all a concept deal,
No.
or is it already
It's
like? Are you on the go?
No, but it's
my
so
only
real
thing
that
is-
you
But for
put
real,
it.
if you're that much of a pervert, monetize that shit. You might as well. You might as well.
It's so real. You give us your 100,000 part of it, and we good. We just need your
No,
100,000.
I don't know about 100K. I don't know about that.
That's
No.
what you
What
wanna
about
put
But
in.
I
50K?
see the no,
What about
not
advisor?
even,
Yeah,
not
your
even that,
advisor, that's how
Jim.
much you wanna
Not
start
even that, Jim.
All right.
But I will put some backing behind the concept because
We
I
got-
understand the pervertness.
We'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah,
trust
off
me.
cam. That's
We
it.
know it's gold.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
We
We'll
know
have
it's
brunch.
gold.
We'll have brunch.
We need
You
1%
sicko,
of the
you
female
fucking
population.
pervert.
I'm with-
You and that old guy. You and that grumpy OG.
OG. I'm good.
I need him. His love life's a tragedy. I need him.
No,
Great,
it's not. Actually, it's
great
quite.
stuff.
You're-
Great stuff
oh,
to
his
show.
love
Yeah,
life.
no, mine. He's married. He has beautiful kids.
You're not married? I thought you
No,
were.
I'm not married. I'm that caralho. I don't trust women.
So you're a real grumpy OG.
Yeah,
no,
oh,
I'm
he's a
grumpy.
leader. He's a leader.
It's hard for me to trust a woman. It's like she
You know
has
what?
to-
That can I be blunt with you?
Por favor. Do we sound like we're all fucking scared of this shit?
That's like my nightmare. My nightmare was to be like a grumpy OG, like with no in-house pussy.
In-house?
He's the only one that says in-house pussy.
I'm sorry
Yes,
for saying that.
in-house pussy is the best. You're right.
He's not
You're not
lying.
losing.
No, but that's an
I'm
old
jealous.
school term. These
I'm
new,
jealous.
this is
Yeah.
a new kids.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy that you said that.
No, but you know what? But I'm
know.
not trying to offend you or nothing
No,
like that.
no, no, not
because
offend.
even
Yeah.
in my multi-dimensional
offended.
being, you're a fucking gangster too.
Right.
Because you're like,
50-50.
Mustafa, you're still there.
I'm not offended.
You're fucking still there.
not
You can
offended
do whatever
at
the
all.
fuck you want.
I'm not offended
Nobody's
at all.
gonna fucking tell you shit.
But I'm gonna be real.
You're fucking
I'm-
everything
I'm
wrong.
I'm jealous.
You're fucking everything wrong. Let's
We're
be honest.
married. We can
You're
bite-
sticking your
we
cock
can
in
live-
everything wrong.
We can
No.
live
Like
through-
if this was the
we can
early
live through-
90s
No,
or no.
no.
No
No.
HIV is out there. HIV don't
No,
exist.
no,
So
no,
you're
no,
fucking
no.
everything wrong. Let's be
No, 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 no.
honest.
Trojans.
He's had the bird
Fit.
flu, but he never
Tro-
had HIV.
Trojan-
Take care of yourself, bro.
Trojan
You're not
thin.
getting younger.
No, no.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not getting
facts.
younger.
That's facts.
See, is it whatever happens, happens.
He's not gonna
or
get
if it
married.
comes my way,
homie.
comes my way. I'm
He's not gonna have
getting
kids. He's not
married.
gonna get married. He's
He
settled.
might settle with Harley. That's the kind of
Oh man, I hope
no.
not. I hope not. I
No,
hope
I'm
not.
laughing at the fact that he's content with life, and that in itself.
Oh, we didn't say he was
It's-
content.
No, I'm not saying I'm content.
Oh,
We're just
shit.
saying what
I'm
he's
trying to
gonna
give you props, and I'm like, that's respectable. So
I'm
where the
depressed.
fucking
I'm,
drinks
I'm
at?
fucking
Where's the
depressed.
weed
Why
at?
you think I'm grumpy?
no,
I'm
no.
depressed.
Yo, you're grumpy as fuck.
I have no in-house
Yo, you
pussy.
live in the suburbs, Miami. La
Yes, no, that's
Locuta.
beautiful. That's
Yeah,
so beautiful.
super life.
Oh, that's beautiful. The
crazy.
sightseeing and all that is beautiful. Now I got
He's alive. He ain't living though, but he's
Beautiful.
alive.
But I cannot
He's
touch
breathing.
it.
He's breathing.
I want a nanga and G-strings that I can touch.
Fucking, we live in Miami.
I know.
No, that's such an easy answer.
The strip
I
club
know.
is like right down the street.
No,
No,
we're
strip
married.
clubs,
We got that
I-
answer.
I
You're
gotta-
single.
I mean, I can't go there.
That's not what we're saying.
I cannot go there.
But
I'm
you
not
have
saying
the
that.
knowledge, and he knows the knowledge.
I have the
And
wisdom.
he's single. We can live vicariously through him because he's single.
You-
he don't do shit.
You
We
could
can
be
live.
more. You could be vibrating at a higher frequency,
This
my
is
brother.
kind of true.
I'm bringing that, and
Is
I
it,
got
is
the
it
frequency.
because in your head you hold back because you're married to that girl from Trinidad?
Yo,
No, right? Is it or not? I just want to know.
Yo, you got money in
Do you,
Trinidad because
do
he
you
just
hold
fucked
back?
you
Are you
up?
holding back because of her?
listen.
What-
Listen. I am legally married, unfortunately.
You see?
Cut. You can't be with an empty beer.
No, go ahead. Don't go get another one. I am legally married. Unfortunately,
true.
unfortunately, she left.
Unfortunately,
Like
she
the
was
next-
never sticking
like the
around.
next day.
That was the plan.
I think she woke up
Was she?
and realized I married a midget.
Eddie.
Wookie.
Eddie.
A midget Wookie.
Michael, stop. Stop agreeing. Michael, stop agreeing.
And
I
she
know
burned.
the story. That's a lie. Day one, it was her plan to get papers.
Hey,
and
yo,
dip.
whoa.
Oh, my bad.
Don't listen to Porter Rock
We'll
Channel.
cut that out.
Yo, no, I hope I'm not you in an
We'll do the
alternate
legal
dimension.
version and the
No,
street
you're not.
version of this fucking
Yo,
goddamn
yo,
show.
I hope.
Your multi-universe will not be.
Listen, I hope I am not you in an alternate dimension.
He hopes he's not him next life.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You don't know.
We're all
The
good.
midget stripper, midget. What?
Oh,
You never seen a midget stripper?
The correct terminology is short person.
For real, stupid?
I want a short person stripper.
You're right. Short person, and you're wrong. It's small person.
small
My
person.
wife says I'm wrong too.
They're
My
gonna
wife
attack you
says I'm
before
wrong.
me. You are wrong. It's small people.
What
You're
did I say?
short person.
Short person, small people, same shit.
You're gonna get him before me.
Listen,
Eddie almost had one at one time, remember Eddie?
Two, I thought it
yo,
was
she
two.
pulled me down and made out with me. She grabbed my shirt so I could make out.
You
with
kissed
her.
me.
Well, stop.
Yes.
She didn't try. She made out with you.
No, we made out.
He
Yes,
said
yes.
tried.
Did you
one?
nibble on her ear?
I tried.
No.
I tried all of
Try.
it.
She looked at him like.
That's
what-
what's important.
She looked at him
At
like
least you tried.
This girl was.
And she was from Kendall, teacher, right, Eddie?
Was she?
Wait, was she wearing Louis Vuitton skirts? Was she blonde?
You know her?
No.
Yo,
But
the
if
teacher.
you got one, hook me up. What's up?
She was three.
I'm a good guy. I
She was
got a
like
job.
3
I got
foot.
money.
She was like 3'2", and she told him that he's too short.
My credit is at
and
700.
she left.
Nah, she was like an 8 ball, 3.5.
3.5.
No,
That's
she-
eight ball.
one.
Yo,
What 8 ball you
no
talking
lie,
about?
girl was 4'11", and she told me I was
4'11",
I was
my
too
ass.
short.
That's
No,
not.
wasn't 4'11".
She said I was too short for her.
Oh, on
tall
the
are you?
dating app.
I'm
Wait,
5'4"
say you
all day.
5'8".
She wanted
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4" all day.
Shut the fuck up.
5'5"
You
with an
5'4"
Air
in
Max.
Miami?
What are you at
Or you
night?
5'4" in New York? You ain't 5'4"
No,
out here.
I'm
You're
5'5".
like 5'3", my brother.
I'm
New York, he's 5'5",
no. I'm 5'4" in Miami, but I'm 5'5" with Timbs and Air Maxes.
And 2 pairs of socks.
That's
man.
why I rock Air Maxes
Oh.
and Timbs.
You guys are crazy.
Only in December,
My favorite line
I'm
was,
having too
"I'm
much
5'4" all day."
all day.
How about at night?
I'm vertical.
That's
so,
when you put the insoles.
So any height can, we vertical at that time. You know what I mean? We even out. Like,
He's gelling.
He's jelly.
He's gelling.
Yeah.
Eddie, you
I
a
mean, at
movie.
our age, when you're grumpy and you're an OG, you might need to gel.
and
No, he
listen,
needs a couple of.
Alright, so
He
it's
needs a
all
couple
good.
other
It's
things.
all
keep
good.
it moving down there.
Listen,
Hey, hit me with the facts. What else are we vibing on?
I got you.
Eddie.
Let's see.
Eddie,
Let me
You guys
see.
still smoke
you
cigarettes?
deserve a series. You deserve something, bro.
We actually got.
Everyone says that.
What is this, bro?
No.
Yeah.
Listen,
What the fuck is this?
It's coming.
Listen.
We're gonna do that. Eddie,
Listen.
Eddie, you
Listen.
should've been doing shit.
listen, hold on. Because of how
We
much.
did it.
I have a new career I'm gonna get into.
Okay.
It's coming soon.
We'll elaborate on that afterwards.
going to,
Don't break the third wall now.
No.
Don't break the third wall. There might be a fourth wall,
This
but
is
don't break
just
the third one.
This is called
break the fourth
what's that shit when you break when you break the girl's virginity? The little thin skin,
Mommy Cherry?
whatever that thin skin is when you
It's
break
called
it.
OG pervert.
That's what it is.
Right. Because
That shit is called OG
I'm
pervert.
not part of this one.
This is the thin skin
Word.
that you pop off when you know
What are you talking about?
What the
what's
fuck?
about to pop off.
I don't like that.
OG
I don't like that scenario.
OG pervertness. All
The
right.
thin skin from a virgin. That's
That's how you break it, and that's why it bleeds.
that's called illegal.
No, well, it's legal. for
Mikey's
that.
with me. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
No, listen, I'm not talking about it.
To all you ladies, I don't want to break your thin little virgin skin.
Listen,
I don't know
if
what
you're
he's talking
40
about.
years old and you ain't had no dick
My
yet,
son might,
holla at
but
me.
I want.
My son
kids might-
definitely.
What's wrong with a 40-year-old virgin?
Find one.
Tráemelo pa' acá.
If you find her, let me know, cause we can make a shitload of money.
Ugh.
At least we can put una
think-
rifa.
I got one.
Una rifa, parce.
I got one.
You guys are trying to use women like
I
crazy.
got
love
one, and
this.
I've been trying to get down in the
Yo, I
shit
love this
as a woman.
podcast. Okay, I need a smoke break.
Smoke break?
Oh, you guys do. Can we? No.
Oh, we're wrapping it up. Let's wrap
shit,
it up.
all right, let's wrap it up.
You
Listen,
got like 7 minutes.
Wrap it up.
listen.
All right. Let's do it.
Give all your
7 minutes.
all
Wait,
your,
let me take a piss. No,
all
I
your
got
shit.
Okay, pause it. Pause it. Let it be.
Keep going. You talking.
All right, well, listen. While Michael Corleone go take a pee-pee, let me talk to you, females.
I don't like the
Females.
Females, this is not a lie.
We
This
don't
is a
have
good
we
catch
don't,
right
we,
here.
don't, we don't have the gangster in the building right now. Females.
This is some sexy shit you ladies are missing out on over here, man. You saw that?
I'm doing the 99 Gems.
I forgot my boy's name. He passed to R.I.P. Listen,
99 Gems, love Gems.
tell the ladies how you take care of them, how available you
doing?
are.
Listen,
Let
girl.
them know what it is.
If you like tongue up your culito, if you like tongue up your ass, holla at
If
your
you like
girl.
tongue of your ass
Eddie
and
Giggs.
a back full of grass, Eddie Giggs is the dude for you.
At Eddie Giggs.
Found
Found Ninja.
You only gotta shave him down twice a week.
Yes.
How sexy is that, ladies?
You help me shave my back.
Oh, that's cute.
I will eat your ass.
That's all, I'm sure all these women are wet as a motherfucker. That's why
like
you
you
said that.
never had your ass eaten before.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know, I'm just.
almost
But
had
you
that.
gotta.
Remember last time you had your episode?
Whoa.
I don't know why he's
Whoa.
interfering, but
I got beats in the hood, just releasing gems over
I'm
here.
about to start giving them some notes.
No. Listen, beats in the hood. This is Drink Champs legend right here.
right.
No doubt. Thanks.
So
Just so all y'all people know, all the beats in the beginning of the show is Beats in the Hood and SP Killer.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm giving y'all big ups because y'all deserve it.
And if you ladies want to be EA Mint models, you
Yes.
know, hit them up at
All right,
Eddie
now
Giggs.com.
we got Michael Corleone back in the building.
Mike, we're done talking about
He done-
making fun of you
he-
because you was
he
gone.
done-
Now you're back.
He done making pee-pee.
Listen,
With your uncivilized ass eating.
your book.
Yes.
I want to know about your book.
Yes, your book.
The one you were supposed to bring me
Oh, you
signed.
I was.
You ain't bring no book.
You brought me
I know.
one. Thank you very
Listen,
You're
much.
very welcome.
Is it an
No, my
audio?
bad.
Is it an audio book?
Yes,
I'ma be
it is
real.
an audio book.
I don't read.
Yes,
but
it is.
I'd rather listen.
I
No, but I got your copy.
But it's an audio.
I got your copy. English and Spanish. How's that?
I'm waiting.
All right.
got it.
And you can also purchase it on Audible, and you can
Okay,
also
I
purchase
will
it
purchase
on
it.
My Mother the
I
Godmother.
will purchase it on Audible.
My Mother the
You bring me
Godmother.com.
one and I'm purchasing it.
Where did you purchase it at?
My Mother the Godmother.com.
There you
My
go.
mother, the godmother.
.com.
My mother, the godmother.com.
Yep.
Go on there.
We
buy
got-
it.
we
Thank
got
you to
that.
buy it.
Thank you for that. Yeah, support the cause.
And they got the Audible on that site
The
too.
title
Yes,
of the book, Mikey.
yes.
Yeah, it
'Cause
has
I
the
don't-
link.
I don't read.
You can go to our Genie links, even on
I wanna
IG,
listen.
everything.
The title of the book?
My Mother, Godmother, the true story of Micheal Corleone Blanco, the youngest son of Griselda Blanco.
Nice.
The son of Griselda Blanco is the exact title.
Original.
My kid helped me with the audio,
original.
and Boris
Word?
helped me with it.
Word?
Actually, I filmed a lot of it here. Well, I recorded a lot of it here.
Dope. Big up to Beast in the
Yeah,
Hood.
you know,
This is your home anyway. You already
and
know.
I appreciate you guys
You know
so
you home
much.
here, brother.
On the audio book?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
You know you home here, brother. This
Man, I
is
appreciate you guys, bro.
anything you want to promote, anything you want to talk
You know
about.
what? Life is good. We live in the suburbs. The airport's right there. You know,
You got a
and
private jet?
no, I don't. But I'll charter one of them bitches or
Let's go.
jump on it if we need to survive.
Let's go. Let's
If
go.
Crazy Hood and the Blanco family needs to escape Miami,
No, we don't gotta.
they're fucked.
Let's go.
Because I'll have all Kendall riding with me.
Let's go to
Every
the
private
island.
jet there is done.
I'm there.
Nah,
Same
we're
here.
good.
let's do what the reality shows do. They go to like those getaway. Y'all went on a getaway, right? Were you ever on your show?
On the getaway?
What do you mean?
Y'all did a getaway, right? Y'all
No,
went to
I
the
didn't.
getaway?
I went to the airport. They did a getaway. I didn't.
They did.
Oh, that's right.
Like, but they were traveling. I didn't.
Oh,
That's right.
okay. Well,
That's funny.
like all the motherfucking reality
Movies.
shows. Let's go do
Let's
a
go.
getaway.
I mean, as long as it's the United States of America, I'm with it.
All right, let's go to Key West.
I'm always there.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
I've never been to Key West.
He's
Let's
like,
go. I
meet
got
me there, motherfucker.
my people got a beautiful crib down south.
I've never been
dope.
to Key West. I've never been to Key West. I've been
dope.
living
Yeah.
here since '91. Never
You know
went
what?
to Key West.
That, a lot of people forget that we have fucking paradise in our backyard.
Right.
Yeah,
This is
Once you
paradise.
pass 2 or 3 of them little keys, and you the little ones, and you're over there by Sugarloaf.
Yeah.
You're over there. You start understanding. Wow.
Yeah.
And you start getting scared too because a tsunami take that shit out.
Listen, can we do a Grumpy OGs and the
Oh shit,
cartel
we should do that.
getaway?
Not the cartel, but we
Not
could
the
do
cartel?
the Blanco podcast and
Blanco,
the Grumpy
yes.
OGs.
The Blanco podcast and
And
the
let's
Grumpy
bring some
OGs.
guests out and let's see if my
You gotta
people's
bring
lend us
friends, yeah,
the
come
big
on, you gotta
mansion
bring
and we'll
friends.
have some fun
Yo,
there.
yo,
I'll-
you hear this?
Yeah, let's see what we do.
Yes, you okay? Yes, I hear it.
He got the connect.
Hold on, I want to big up the Blanco podcast too. That's another
Yes,
thing to
big
come
up the
with.
Blanco podcast.
Listen, we appreciate you coming out here.
Thank you.
Finally got you. Anything you need from us, you let us know. Future reference, we're gonna put you on with
Give out your socials.
Your socials, so we can wrap.
You
this
can find me
puppy
on
up.
Micheal Corleone Blanco Family on IG. You can find us on the Blanco Podcast on IG. My wife is Little Miss Monroe on Instagram.
Big up your wife.
Big up my wife.
Super
Big
dope.
up Queen. She's been with me through thick and thin, and we got a new podcast. As a matter of fact, go to it. It's also on YouTube, and that's it. And on TikTok as well. The Blanco Podcast, Micheal Corleone Blanco Family, me and Monroe.
They about to take their check off.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Cantechino, listen. We love you, bro. You family.
Likewise.
You
Love
already
you guys.
know,
I
man.
appreciate you guys, man. Fam. For
You
real.
already know.
Man.
You already know. Thank you for coming again.
Thank you, fam.
Grumpy OGs, Hannibal Heck, Eddie the Ass Eater.
Yeah, Grumpy
Micheal Corleone, let's do it.
OGs.
Beats in the hood.
For sure, yeah. And that's that C to the H to the mother P. Don't forget them 3 letters. Crazy hood.